show off all the wonderful things that we've been working on. Mr. Waters, as I'm sure all of you know, does a wonderful job, and so do the kids, so you're in for a treat tonight. A couple comments that I'd like to make, a couple announcements before we get started. First of all, I'd like to remind you all to vote on the 14th. That's a Monday. You will be voting at Springfield Math and Science Center. Excuse me, it's not Springfield, it's the Battle Creek Area Math and Science Center on Upton Avenue. Polls are open from 7 to 8, and it's the school election. There are 3 issues on the ballot. The first one is our millage renewal. It's a renewal for the operating millage, and it's 31.54 mils. And then you're also voting for school board. And the people are Pat Blanchard, Charles Kreb, John Henry, William Holscher, and Orvis Berry. And you'll also be voting for the KCC Board of Trustees. If anybody is interested in working on a calling committee to call maybe 10 families the weekend before, we'd really appreciate that. That would be really helpful to remind them to vote. And then, secondly, and basically lastly, I'd like to make a plug for our PTSA. We've been a really active group this year, and our president's here. I know, Patty, raise your hand back there. Patty just does 10 people's work, I think. She's a really busy lady, and so congratulations, Patty, and thanks. She's doing it again next year. Before I tell you a little bit more about PTSA and what we're looking for next year, I'd like to turn it over to our membership chairman, Linda Andrus, who's going to tell you a little about membership.
Yeah, I better let the camera and the voice was a little bit distorted today. Anyway, I want to let you know that Springfield Middle School won 2 awards for membership. We're very proud. One of them was, because not every school in Battle Creek Public wins these awards. One of them was for all staff, all our staff members, that includes maintenance, secretaries, aides, everyone at Springfield, teachers, joined the PTA this year to get a special award. It was given at the Founders Day, being put in February. The other award that we were given, and only a few schools were given, was the one that we reached our goal, which was 110 members, and we have to accept that, and we're hoping that next year that we reach our goal and go beyond it, and we would like to be the #1 school in Battle Creek Public for PTA membership. So I'm hoping in the fall that we have our open house and some other things that we're going to have going on, that you will take time to join. And that's not the only time you can join. So if you're not able to come in, we have membership drive going on all the time. And the money goes to help our kids here at Springfield Middle. And I'm very proud that we're trying to be able to go out and accept the one for our school. And that shows them that we are interested in our children. So I'm hoping in the fall that we, at Springfield Middle, can go and be #1 for Battle Creek Public. Thank you.
We also had total staff participation as far as membership was concerned last year, too. One of the things that we're really looking forward to is to getting more parents involved next year. We want parents to have an integral part in the education of their children. And I don't know if you're aware of this, but research does show that students do better both academically and citizenship-wise when their parents are actively involved in the school setting along with them. So one of the ways that we are hoping that you'll become involved is to be, I guess you could call it a room parent. We're looking for volunteers to be the room representatives from each one of our classrooms next year. And what you would be doing would be a liaison for between the PTSA board and each one of the classrooms. Also, we would probably ask you to volunteer in some of the activities, but that's really up to you. And then attending the board meetings. And that would be, we haven't determined the date necessarily, that would be dependent on people's schedules, about once a month. And it's usually in the evening. If you think that you could be that person, it would help us greatly if you would let me know tonight that you're interested, and then I'll write your name down and we'll save you a phone call later on. One final thing, I want you all to realize that we have ice cream afterwards, and we want you all to stay for ice cream after our performance tonight. So I think we're all ready to begin.
Good evening, everyone. It's good to see you all here. And fortunately, it doesn't seem like it's going to be a real scorcher, so I think we'll be fairly comfortable. We would like to ask a few things of you tonight. Number one, as every once in a while we have needs of small children as they need to go to the bathroom, things. If you could refrain from moving while performers are actually singing or playing on stage, that would really help. And of course, when performers are singing or playing on stage, we ask that we keep the talking to nothing and all of those good things. It's really good to see everyone here. And I'd like to introduce a group of young ladies that you're going to hear a little bit later on. They spent a lot of time together singing this year, and some of them will also be announced as scholarship winners later on in the concert. But these young ladies are going to sing the national anthem for us, but I would like us as a sign of respect to stand while they sing. Okay, ladies.
Oh, say, can you sing by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose white stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched, what so gallant
has been in a process of kind of rebuilding. The way they made my schedule last year, I had very little time to teach sixth grade band, beginning band, and the kids really only wound up having one band session a week. And they came out to the end of the year, all seventh graders, raise your hand. All seventh graders, raise your hand. These kids really stuck with it, and they really stuck with it. And then we started at the beginning of this year kind of rebuilding, and they really started all over again. And the eighth graders were really patient, and they've come a long way, really doing a nice job. The next piece we're going to do for you is Prima Vista. You'll notice that the next piece says Springfield Victory March. Really, that's Notre Dame Victory March. This is our fight song from way, way back. And we've pulled it back together here, and we'd like to present to you our fight song. And there's going to be a point where I'm going to ask you to stand up and clap along. All like good patriotism, okay? So be ready. They're going to bring another selection for you while we're resetting the stage for the choir. They like to call themselves, yes, Voices Unlimited. Yes, and so ladies and gentlemen, I give you another a cappella piece, no instrumental accompaniment. Very difficult thing to do by the group Voices Unlimited.
He lifts me
happened in rehearsal yesterday. You know how kids get going at the end of the day? Yak, 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 yak. Mr. Waters said, okay, time to sing When the Saints Go Marching In. And half of them were going, yak, 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 yak. We've just been doing this train. So I said, okay, When the Saints Go Marching In. And some people said, this train again. That's what they thought I said, this train again. But I said, When the Saints Go Marching In. But half of them played this train, sang this train, and the other half sang When the Saints. It sounded pretty good. So we thought we'd do it for you. They got me all confused. Yeah, what we just demonstrated for you was partner songs, 2 songs you can sing at the same time. And what's neat is it's a good way to teach them how to sing 2-part harmony, and they do it well, don't you think, huh? Ladies and gentlemen, our 6th grade choir. I just want to make sure everybody could hear them. I just want to make sure they worked real hard.
He said, "As a Bristol along with his brothers,
The next song, I kind of like. I'm not a real cat fan. Don't take that personally, but I'm just not, I'm kind of allergic to cats, and they always rub against your ankles and stuff, This song I get a kick out of. It's about this cat this guy kept trying to get rid of, and it kept coming back. The cat came back. Now there are some soloists. There's a soloist. I put Becky Repke. Now Becky Repke is a great singer, okay? But she's not one of the soloists. It's Teresa Gaw instead that you'll see, okay? The cat came back.
Old Mr. Johnson had troubles of his own. He had a yellow cat who wouldn't leave his home. He tried and he tried to give the cat away. He gave it to a man.
By the way, that language was Latin. Jubilate Deo. I had a mental blank. Sorry about that. Rejoice in the Lord, hallelujah, is what that meant in Latin. Jubilate Deo. We like to teach our students, especially getting into junior high age, we like to teach them songs in Latin because the vowels of Latin don't contain any of these diphthongs. We have a lot of diphthongs in English. Yes, we got to get the students not to call each other a diphthong too, you know. Whenever we have a vowel sound that consists of two vowels, like way, you have an A and an E vowel there, and Latin doesn't have any of that, and it's really good to teach the kids. And we also like to teach them some songs more of a popular style, like this next one, Like an Eagle. Now this next piece, as you notice in your program, if you have one, it says SA beside that. That means that only the sopranos and altos are going to sing this next piece. And you'll notice that we're going to switch accompanists right now. We're going to have one of our 7th graders, Miss Anitra Clark, accompany us on this next one. Save the best for last. The next piece is another a cappella piece, but you're going to be surprised. Well, you'll recognize it. It's your basic 4-part rap, you know, okay? This is called Basketball, a court jest, and it describes a basketball game in progress. And just imagine yourself as one of the fans, because that's who they are. And every once in a while, the players and the coaches will tell you a little bit. Basketball.
Listen to the rhythm, listen to the rhythm, listen to the music and the sound of the round ball. Listen, listen,
Springfield, you are the winner of a pair of free throws.
Holy Toledo, I'm the son of a gun. He missed the front end of a one-and-one. Through the sound of the round ball. Swish, dribble, dribble, dribble. Coach is in a tizzy, will you listen to him shout?
You better get your act together. Call timeout.
Shoot the ball. Dribble, dribble, dribble. Shoot, shoot, shoot. The coach is insane. He's off the wall. Shoot, shoot. Down by 22 and he's freezing the ball. Give a listen to the rhythm. The dribble, dribble, rhythm and the sound of the round ball. Listen, listen, listen to the music. They run a fast break like a streak of blue light. But they ain't hit a layup all night. Shoot, shoot. Double dribble. Shoot, shoot, shoot. When we hit them with our big gun, the shoot will be sunk. We're talking about a wham, bam, cram, slam, dunk. Hey, give and go, give and go. Watch him set the pick. Now you're in the clear, better shoot it up quick, quick, shoot the ball quick. You're talking about clumsy, let me tell you what. That's the Tommy got, Tommy rock, chicken spot, jump shot, and apricot, come box, box shot, square now. What? Well, listen to the rhythm, listen to the rhythm, listen to the music and the sound of the round ball. Listen, listen, shoot, 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 dribble, 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 shoot!
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we can get rap in there in public schools, and we can make them learn lots of good reading skills learned from that piece. Now, we're going to make some space for our sixth graders for our final selection tonight. This next song is from the Disney cartoon. We all love those, don't we? Aren't those great? Aladdin, if you've seen Aladdin, or you've probably heard it on the radio, A Whole New World. And we're using our sixth graders to give them a little shot at what it feels like to be in the 7th and 8th grade choir. This is our final selection. I would like right now to just take a quick minute. All of you kids, we had an unprecedented amount of kids who are eligible to sing in our all-city junior high and elementary choir this year. Can I have all the all-city choir kids just raise your hand? Isn't that great? The representatives. We also had 5 young ladies audition for a scholarship to Blue Lake Fine Arts Camp. It's a 2-week camp up near Muskegon, Michigan. They, among other things, they send their high school choir, band, and orchestra in the summertime. If the kids work hard enough and get into any of those summer groups, they're able to go on a tour to Europe. And we hope that some of these kids will be headed in that direction someday. I'd like to just draw attention to them. Heather Cornwell, would you stand up front here, come forward? And Kelly Powell, just hold your applause, there are some more. And Tanisha Darnell, and Lakeisha Washington, and Anitra Clark. And they all went down, and we had a real hectic day that day. And they auditioned for someone from Blue Lake. Made you real scared, didn't he? Yes, yes. And they won at least half scholarships, or even a little more, some of them, to Blue Lake Fine Arts Camp up near Muskegon, Michigan. How about that? And now we give you our final selection. Really good to see you. I also want to thank the teachers who are here that helped back here, Mr. Nielsen and Mrs. Roberts and Mrs. Guzman helped. All of those people that helped back there. And we got ice cream afterwards. And thank you, Mrs. Fenton, for all your help. And we give you our final selection. We really do. Quit talking. A Whole New World. much, ladies and gentlemen, for being here. We'll see you next year.